Hi everyone, Lonnie Tier here, and this is Shannon Road Media. Hey, we're going to cook up something pretty special for you guys today, and right here it is our Fajita Pie. So don't go away, folks. We will be right back. Hi everyone, Lonnie here, and we're back. Okay, let's get started. As you've seen from my intro here, we're going to make a fajita, but it's going to be in a pie shape. I guess we could call it a Fajita Pie. Not sure what to name it yet. But so anyway, to get things started here, we're going to take our 10-inch cast iron skillet and put it in the oven and get it preheated. So do that. All right, to get started here, we have all our ingredients. I have all our flour shells that we're going to be using. I have butter, olive oil, some flour, and beef broth, which we're going to create a little sauce or gravy. I have a tablespoon and a half of fajita seasoning. I have my peppers and onions cut here, they're not diced yet. I have a mixture of mozzarella, provolone, and Asiago cheese. I have a bowl of refried beans, and I have my steak or meat that I'm going to be using in my fajitas. Now, what I have here is I have some top sirloin roast that I sliced real thin. I froze it till it was almost firm, and then took a sharp knife and sliced it about 1/8-inch thick slices. So I have a pound of sliced meat there. So let's begin. Oh, and one other ingredient I have here, ladies and gentlemen, you know I can't cook without my adult beverage, so I have a nice cold beer here today. Oh my gosh, that tastes so good. Well, you know, it is a warm day today here in La Vista. It is right now 76 degrees in November. My goodness. So anyway, we're going to get started. We're going to turn on our magnetic oven here. And we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of butter. And we're going to put in a splash of EVO extra virgin olive oil, just a splash there. And while that's heating up, we are going to start slicing and dicing our onion. So we want, for fajitas, we want a nice strips of everything. So we have an orange bell pepper here, so we're cutting it in nice thin strips. Now we're going to break away here while we're doing this. No need for you to watch us do all of this. So, but don't go away. We will be right back. We'll only be going about a second due to the magic of video editing. So now we're slicing up a half of a red bell pepper here. I think this is really going to be good. I'm so looking forward to this. And now we have an orange. Whoops, I already have a half orange. Let's do a yellow. There we go. A half of a yellow bell pepper. Our butter and olive oil is heating up here quite well. So it's nice and hot. And from time to time we'll do a picture in a picture here, and I'll show you our kettle with the close-up camera. Okay, we have a A bunch of pepper we're going to stick in there and get that sauteing. Now we're going to go ahead and do a half of a green bell pepper. I don't know about you folks, but this is making me hungry already. This is going to be good. Never tried this recipe before. The yellow bell pepper, the last half of that one. Can't wait till next spring to get my own garden going, my new enlarged garden. Oh, I'm so looking forward to that. I plan on having a lot of bell peppers and a lot of Swiss chard, celery, carrots. I'm already looking forward to spring, and we haven't had even much snow yet. So, all right, you need to stir that up a little bit. It's softening up and getting happy in there. Okay, now the last half of the green bell pepper. All right. All right, we now have all 4 of our peppers in there, the green, the red, the yellow, and the orange. Okay, now I have 2 medium-sized onions prepped here, and we're going to slice them. A good 1/4-inch thick slices, maybe 5/16, somewhere in there, all nice and thick. That's okay, let's take this onion and break it up into our kettle, get it started sauteing. And you can see from our close-up camera here that things are starting to cook very well. We're going to stir them up a little bit so they get nice and happy here shortly. Well, there's one thing about this meal, folks. I am going to be smelling up the whole house with the aroma of onions and peppers today. That is for sure. The core of the onion, we'll throw that away, the one end. Okay, this is looking good. All right, let's stir this all up. All right, we have 1½ medium onions in this right now, and they were kind of borderline between medium and large, so we have a ½ an onion left, but I think we're going to hold off on that because it looks like we have enough in here. Okay. I am going to put in a splash more olive oil in here, just a tad. There we go. And we're going to continue to cook this till it gets all happy and nice and soft, and the onions get translucent. So we will be breaking away here, doing some edits for you, so you won't have to sit there the whole 10 or 15 minutes that we are sauteing the vegetables here for this. But I guarantee you, you won't be missing a thing. Okay, we are going to let that cook away for probably about 10 minutes. And in that time, down at the bottom of our page, there's a big red button that says subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, Shannon Road Media, greatly appreciate it if you click that button. But if you already have, don't do it again because it'll unsubscribe you. And then just directly above that button and below this video, there is a thumbs up icon. Greatly appreciate if you click that. And then the comment. Since you have time here, go to our comment. Let us know what you think of our recipe, what we're cooking up for dinner here today. Give us some ideas of things you would like to see us cook. Give us a challenge. I would love that. Maybe even tell us what you would do different in cooking this meal. I would be interested in hearing that. So don't go away. We'll let this simmer and saute. We will be right back. Well, hi folks, we're back. This has been going here about 10 minutes, and it's all getting nice and soft and happy. So I think we are ready to add our meat. So I have a pound of thinly sliced top sirloin roast. We're going to put in here. Now this won't take very long because it is thin. So it'll cook up rather fast for us. All right, we're gonna mix this in. And then as soon as it starts to brown, we are going to put in our spice. Okay, and you can see from the close-up camera here, folks, it's really starting to look nice, look happy. Meat's starting to brown. So now what we are going to do, we are going to sprinkle in a tablespoon and a half of fajita seasoning. Okay. Now you're probably asking, what is our fajita seasoning? It's not a secret ingredient. I buy it from my restaurant supply company. It's a fajita marinade and seasoning, and it's made by the company that the letters start with an MC. We're not getting paid for advertising, so you'll find it in your local store. It comes in a big bottle. The big box house, I have it here in the tube. It is very, very good. It helps make a good seasoning, and it helps with the sauce, okay? Oh, the aroma is really kicking up here, folks, kicking in gear. All right, that didn't take very long. Our meat is all nicely cooked. Now we need this here to get all nice and happy, and we need to create a little bit of a sauce or gravy. So I have a half a cup of beef broth, which we're going to put in here. Okay. I think that should be enough. And then I am going to sprinkle in 2 tablespoons of flour to use as a thickening for our sauce or gravy, if you will. Okay. Now again, it just varies. You never know if you have enough or too much, so we may be adding a little more beef broth to this. We may be adding a little more flour. Just not 100% sure yet. But it's mixing up real good, as you can see from the close-up camera that we have set up here. Oh yes, make it a nice gravy. I do see here we need a little bit more liquid, so bear with me, I'll be right back. I'm going to add in just a tad more beef broth here, maybe 1/4 of a cup. Oh yeah, I think that worked. Looks like that worked out just perfect. All right. All right, we are now going to turn that down 1 step. Okay. We're going to let that cook away. All right, we're now ready to prepare our skillet. I need a hot pad to set the skillet on. We've had our skillet in the oven preheating, and we're going to get that out right now. Okay, our skillet is good and hot here. Ooh, okay, now we are going to take and brush some olive oil in the bottom of our skillet, just so we can sear the flour shells. This is getting nice and hot. We just want to put a little bit of a sear on our flour shells. Okay, now we're going to start out. I prepared 8 of them just in case, 7 flour shells. And so they fit around the curve of the skillet. We snip a little slot in each flour shell so that it folds over. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I think it's going to work out, folks. Looking good. All right. Now, there we have it. And now we're going to take a 10-inch flour shell. I'm sorry, an 8-inch flour shell. These are 6-inch on the side going around. Now I have an 8-inch flour shell. Excuse me, I'm getting hoarse. I need to quench my thirst here a little bit. Oh, that did it, Tom. Now we have the 8-inch in the bottom. I'm going to attempt to hold this up to the close-up camera so you can get a good close-up how we did that. Okay. Now we're going to take and spoon in some refried beans. A nice helping of refried beans. And we'll take a wooden spoon here. Whoop, don't grab the skillet handle, Lonnie. You will be sorry, sorry, sorry. Now we're going to spread these refried beans out all over the whole bottom. Get a nice layer in there, nice coating. This is looking good. We want to get a nice layer of refried beans over the whole bottom of the fajita here. All right, there we have it. We are going to hold it up to the camera here. There we go. Okay, now I am turning off my magnetic cooktop, and we are going to spoon in. I need to get something got caught in my drawer. Can't get my drawer open. Goodness gracious, so much stuff in there. All right. We are going to spoon in, get my cast iron skillet up here real close so I don't make a mess. We have all of our peppers, onions, steak, and made into a nice fajita with the fajita seasoning. We have it with a nice sauce or gravy, and we are going to fill up our fajita flour shell. I'm going to call it a pie shell here. Nice heaping amount of filling. Oh goodness, this is looking good. Looking good, folks. All right. I think we're actually going to have a little bit left here that we won't all fit in. But that's okay. That'll be good. We want all for leftovers. Okay. I think we have that. Now I have my mixture of cheese, and I'm going to show this up here to the camera here first. We have it all filled with our peppers, onions, beef. Oh my gosh, the seasoning, a nice gravy, looks so good. We are now going to put in our mixture of shredded provolone, mozzarella, Asiago cheese in here. Now we're going to start here, right here. We're going to start and fold over our flour shell and work our way around. Now the slot we cut into our flour shell is helping it form around our skillet here. So that is good. We're bending it over so it forms like a pie crust, if you will. Okay, now I'm going to hold this up to the camera so you can see it. It's folded over fairly good. Now we're going to take another 8-inch flour shell and put that on top, and I am going to brush that with a little bit of olive oil. There we go. We're going to brush it, coat it real good, coat the edges. There we go. Now I am going to go over to my oven and change it to the broiler. I will be right back. We are turning on the broiler here, so we have our flour shell top all on there. I think it's looking good. I'm going to brush it out a little bit more so it'll all brown. Okay. Now we're going to take this and put this under the broiler just for a minute or two to bubble it up and make it brown. So bear with me here. We stick this in the oven. So while I'm doing that, folks, I am going to move away my pan and my magnetic stove top so we have more room to show what we made. Okay, folks, here we go. We have our flour shells are nice and browned and crispy. We're going to slide this over to the close-up camera here. Get a good shot of it, nice and bubbly. Looks so good. We are going to let this set for about 10 minutes so it sets up, and then we will cut into it and we will be right back. So don't go away. We'll be dishing this here up very shortly. Hi everyone, we're back. We let this set for a good 10 minutes and I think it is settled up real nice. So we are ready to cut into this and plate it. We'll see how we make out here, how we do. We're going to cut this just the same as we would a fruit pie, okay? And that is our good intentions anyway. Okay, this is looking good so far here. Okay. I gotta get something different. This pie thing is not working. We need something that'll slide underneath the skillet here a little better. There we go. Now we're done. All right. We're gonna get this over real good and close. Oh, look at that, folks. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. And we have some extra here on the side we're going to put on the plate. All right, that is looking good. We'll slide this off here. And let's see, what can we do to dress this up a little bit? We got some refried beans here. Nice and warm. Okay. Let's add some refried beans. Tastes good. Refried beans. And we have some fresh guacamole, which we are going to put on the plate. And a dab on the fajita. Let's see, what else can we do to dress this up a little bit? I know what we're missing. We're missing some chips here. Okay, we're going to throw a few chips on here. And then one major ingredient which I forgot about. And we've got to have a dollop of sour cream. Sour cream tastes good too. And there you have it, folks. our fajita pie. Turn it around here the right way. Our fajita pie, guacamole, sour cream, refried beans, and some chips. Look at that. Just can't get any better than that. And there you go. We'll serve on this camera. Okay. Now comes the real test here. Okay. Oh my. Oh my goodness gracious, the gravy, the sauce that I made here, it is out of this world. You need to try a little piece of meat here. Oh yes. Hot. Excuse me. Damn, it's hot. The seasoning on the meat and the onions, our fajita seasoning, oh my goodness, came out just awesome. So there you have it, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And also, a big shout out to our men and women front line that are working in the hospital, the emergency rooms, the rescue squads. Bless you for the job you're doing. Also, the men and women serving our country in the military. Thank you so much for serving our country, taking care of us, watching over us. I, for one, greatly appreciate it. Take care, everybody. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. Happy eating. And don't forget, make something out of your leftovers. Your stomach will love you for it. Take care. Bye-bye.